Atheist Republic's glorious return to Twitter. Guys, we did it. We're back. They can't stop us. They're never going to stop us. We're back on Twitter, y'all. Go follow us on Twitter.
I don't know about that, Susanna. We'll say we're back for now. For the next for the next maybe 5 minutes. We'll see. And let me actually refresh the page. Hold on. Just let me. Oh, yep. We're still here. We're still here. By the way, thank you for everybody that went and retweeted that to get Twitter's attention. Thanks, really, you guys. Thank you. So Twitter put us back up. So for people who don't know, yeah, go on. You want to give the background to what happened, the insane way that people...
So for starting in the fall, there was a collection of people in Bangladesh who were hitting our account with numerous false DMCA copyright notifications. And we would get these notices and I would file the counter notifications saying you are not actually providing evidence that you are the rightful copyright holder. Therefore, you cannot strike us because of this material. And they started hitting us with so many notifications that it overwhelmed. They were exploiting Twitter's copyright system, because it's easier and faster to file a false claim than it is to actually have your counter notification challenging that claim be processed by Twitter. And what was really interesting was that there were some sites that were hitting us with these strikes, and then their material where they were like claiming that they were the copyright holder would just like disappear. So luckily, I think at this point, every one of them except one has been removed. So we're back in good standing, good news. And it's Katie's joke. I'm going to get to Katie's joke in a second. And I'm really happy we're back. I was so excited. I was on my phone about to get on a flight, and I noticed that there was like some notifications on my Twitter app, which was kind of weird. Or no, I was looking just for news. And then all of a sudden I noticed that the app was actually refreshing. When we were suspended, everything was paused and it wasn't working. And then I sent out a test tweet. I was like, test? I was like, oh my God, it worked. We're back. And then I just replied to that, we're back. So yeah, I was very excited.
You want to read what Katie said? Oh, yeah.
Katie is saying Vineet Jindal secretly watching the stream and getting ready to file another complaint. Vineet Jindal, for those who don't know, is an attorney who likes to judicially harass us in India. It's his only job, apparently, is to get butthurt and have his heart broken because we're so insensitive. But yeah, he needs to get a real job.
All right, this one.
Megamum is saying, now that the Atheist Republic Twitter account is back, will both of you get your personal accounts back? Well, we're working on that. I got stuff in the works.
Can we talk about what, like, the people who are involved in trying to help us with that? Not the people, but like we have like
our lawyers.
Yes. Okay. So I didn't know if we could say that, right? The reason why I want to say that is because, given that you guys helped us with the fundraising, we get to afford the lawyers getting them to contact Twitter. Because my suspicion is that because Twitter, like the people that were in charge of the reporting process, right? They took down my account and Susanna's account for tweets that didn't violate any of Twitter's community guidelines. Like, even the people who are against us admit that this doesn't violate any of Twitter's community guidelines, right? But there are people within Twitter that are Hindutva sympathizers, right? That were in charge of like taking our account down and making sure that it doesn't come back. Okay. However, things move around on Twitter, and that's why the same people, when they tried to take out our Atheist Republic account, Twitter responded to them that this doesn't violate our community guidelines. And these were tweets that had Hindu goddesses on, and Twitter was telling them that this doesn't violate any community guideline, even though our Twitter account, my personal Twitter account, and Susanna's Twitter account was taken out for posting the same things. So now Twitter all of a sudden has changed, something changed in Twitter and saying like, this actually doesn't violate our community guidelines, right? So given that things on Twitter seem to have changed, this is why people who are trying to take down Atheist Republic, now they're trying to use a different method, because apparently they have lost the people there that was in charge of taking my account down and Susanna's account down. So now they have to use.
I wouldn't make that assertion.
Like I'm not asserting this. I'm trying to come up with my conspiracy theory. Okay, this is my conspiracy theory: is that it's not, that method is not working because Atheist Republic has pictures of sexy Kali there, right? Hindu goddesses there, and they're like, why is the old method not working anymore? All right, so they're like filing, and so they're using this another method is to file multiple copy. Guys, by the way, the reason why this is also my conspiracy theory is because the Hindutva Twitter, the IT cell, what is that called? They took credit.
BJP IT cell?
BJP IT cell, they took credit for taking that. They were bragging about taking our Atheist Republic account down. Okay, so again, I know this is a conspiracy theory, but let me have fun with it. Okay, so they're using copyright violations, multiple copyright violations over memes. Okay, guys, we're not talking about arts that we're posting of an artist or something. We're talking about memes. Okay, and they're not claiming to own the image that in the meme that is being used. They're actually claiming to own the goddamn meme with the text and everything. Okay, they're taking the meme, posting it on the website, and telling Twitter that this is ours, copyright claim, which is ridiculous. But things on Twitter is automatic, so nobody's checking on Twitter. They check the appeal, but they don't check the actual copyright claim at the beginning. So if they get a lot of it in before somebody appeals it, our account goes down, right? So they have found a loophole in the system and they take down our Twitter account, and now our Twitter account is back. I'm assuming that they're going to take it down again because they found a loophole in the system. But given that it seems that they have lost their old methods in taking accounts down, it's possible if we could reach to a human being on Twitter, we might be able to get our personal accounts back. I'm thinking the chances are low, but there is a chance. And the only way to actually talk to humans on Twitter is to go and get lawyers to talk to lawyers. Okay. And we can afford to do that because you guys went over the $1,500 goal. So thank you for that. If you want, like, we're going to have these attacks coming at us continuously. So if you guys want to continue supporting us after the $1,500 goal that we've reached, so that we could keep affording to defend ourselves against all this harassment, then please, there's a link in the description to our GoFundMe, and you can support us there.
Atheist Republic needs your help. We've been the target of many legal attacks by Hindu nationalists ever since our founder, Armin Navabi, blasphemed against Hindu deities. We have retained legal counsel to help us defend our access to our community in India. We have started a fundraiser that will help us afford to tackle many legal issues, including judicial harassment and censorship. Whatever you can contribute will go a long ways in helping us in this fight. Link in the description below.